p.m. Thank you so much for shopping. Free shipping, 5 flex. I'm going to toss it on over now to the beautiful Callie. We'll see you soon.
Hi everyone, welcome to HSN. I'm Callie Northagen. I hope you're ready to turn up the heat on summer fun, because that's what we're here to celebrate today in this hour for sure. And I'm really excited about it. Wait till you see our Today Special. It's coming up later. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But so is this. This is actually your last opportunity to secure a Today Special price, $70 off this Hunter bladeless fan, and it's an air purifier. So it does all the hard work. It's literally the best of both worlds. Cleans the air and then only blows the clean air out into your home, your environment. It could be your office space, but it's really an awesome product. We do have it coming up. And like I said, best price you will ever see on it for the entire year. Free shipping and handling as well. We'll tell you all about this in a minute. And then we're gonna go outdoors for some real summertime fun. Morning, noon, and night. Have you ever dreamed of having your own hot tub? Well, today, your dreams can come true, and this is an amazing hot tub from Easy Life. If you search that brand on the website right now, you'll find this is a $1,000 hot tub there. We're doing it today at $599, and the coolest thing is it's completely portable. You can inflate this guy in like 5 minutes, literally deflate it, wash it out, take it with you maybe to the cabin for the summer or for just a weekend for that matter. It's a 6-person hot tub. It's got LED lights, it's got air bubblers. It's just the coolest thing ever. It really is about you enjoying your family, your friends, your private time, your downtime. We all need a little bit more of that. So if you'd like to take a closer look, that is our finest value of the day by a long shot. Best price you'll ever see on it, and it even has free shipping and handling. But you know what? With summer comes a lot of the hot weather, and sometimes when you're on the go, you just want to have a little bit of air movement with you wherever you are. So we're going to turn our attention to the Living Glow. This is an incredible product, and actually you're getting 2. I'm just holding 1. You're going to love everything about this, including a great price. On a 2-pack, I think it's $34.99. The feet are everything. You can set this down on a table. You can hang it on a tree or a hook. You can take this with you camping and just enjoy a lot of summertime breeze. That movement of air makes all the difference in the world. This has been a huge, huge seller for us, and we are down to our final quantities and down to 2 final colors. We've got white, and we have them in gray. They're rechargeable. They're absolutely awesome. Do you see that lady pushing her stroller? I mean, oh, it's so hot for everybody, including the baby. Look at this, the golf cart. What a great idea. Once that air starts moving, the stifling heat isn't quite as unbearable. And we all know that. So we're going to talk more about this with our friend Julie Truster, who is actually coming in with her very own little stroller. Doesn't it seem like just yesterday these were the days?
Oh, I wish I had these.
So
even if you don't have a baby, you can put these and wrap the little legs. These are octopus legs, and you can put these around anything. Maybe it's a beach chair. What's nice about it, if you're in a chair, you're outside in the backyard, or you're at the pool, or you're at the beach, you can be completely hands-free. So you don't have to hold it and sit here and do this. But let me show you. I want to come over here. I've got this one on. It has a light.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I want you to see the power of it, because Living Glow took what was out there and they made this more powerful. They put the battery inside of it, a larger battery, and I want you to see, you can see the power. Oops, hold on. And it has a high, medium, and low. This completely rotates 360 degrees, and then it also turns all the way around. I have the legs right here, kind of in the stand position, but this is a wind meter. So I want to show you the power, because the ones out there, they're okay. They're not as powerful as this, but you can see I have it on the high. It's 10 to 11 miles an hour.
Wow.
And it's quiet.
It is.
And also what Living Glow did, they made the battery bigger, they made it more powerful. The charge time on this is what really separates this from all the others on the market.
Right. It's really long.
Yes, it's up to 16 hours.
I thought you were going to say 10. 16?
16 hours.
On a continuous?
On a continuous,
wow.
yes. So that's if you have it in low. So, okay. And the great thing about this, it's a customer pick, huge customer pick. I was reading the reviews. A lot of people that are in menopause, when they're sleeping, remember how hot?
Oh, I still remember how hot.
Yes.
Last night I remembered how hot.
Right, exactly. So what some people are doing, are they're putting these on their headboard, or they're putting it right next to their nightstand. And because of the big battery, the longer battery life on it, it'll go up to 16 hours. That's 2 full nights of sleeping without having to charge it.
You know
So
what?
you never have to buy batteries.
It's the truth. It's a completely rechargeable, and 2 of them. You're getting 2, not 1. If you want the white, I think the white, we're down to 500. We've sold thousands and thousands and thousands of these. 500, I think a few more than that in the gray. They come separately boxed if you wanted to give one as a gift. This could be a great bridal, you know, or a baby shower gift.
Yes, because every young mom, the first thing they do is they get it, this is a thing. When my babies were little, I didn't have a fan right here. So all you have to do is wrap this around the handle, or maybe it's a beach chair, or maybe it's your beach umbrella. See how the octopus legs, they just go around. And then also, this is a power bank. So on the back, you can take a cable and charge your phone. Not only is it a power bank, it's a 5,200 milliamp power bank. So if your phone's dead, you can get at least 2 full charges on your phone. So again, Living Glow took what was out there. They made the battery stronger, more powerful, and you can see where you can turn this around, you can adjust it. Also, I put one on here if you do have a baby. Some people put these in the back seat of their car. I do that with our dogs because it gets so hot in the back seat of the car.
Oh, what a great idea.
Little fingers can't get in here. So if you have this up in your kid's room, if you have that certain room in your house that gets hot, or heck, if you're just out at a sporting event, like golfing or watching your kids, or a concert.
I mean, even going to those Saturday morning markets when it gets hot, you want to stay and enjoy the environment and the atmosphere and the experience, but when it gets so hot, and again, we live in Florida, so it's stifling.
It's already hot.
It's horrible. Seriously, the humidity and the heat is just a nightmare. But it doesn't matter whether it's dry heat or, you know, humid heat.
It's just hot.
It's hot. It's exhausting.
Yes, it's exhausting.
Just see, look at the fan. It's just blowing your hair in the wind.
And then it has a light on it. So on the back, you can do your high, medium, and low fan. And you can also, as far as the light, are you able to see the light? A high, medium, and low light too, or off. Okay, so there's high, medium, or maybe that was low. Low, medium, and high is the light. And what's great about it is this flips all the way around. You can also hang it. My husband hangs this when he's out grilling. Because it gets so hot by the grill. Also outside at night, if you have flies outside, you're trying to barbecue, this is a great thing to keep the flies and mosquitoes away. And have air. And then look, it twists around this way too. And this is what's so great is these are completely bendable. So you can make it stand up, or you can hang it. So think about your beach chair where you're completely hands-free.
Think about if you're in a tent and you can hang it from the up, you know, the little hooks up on the top.
I love that.
Or even around, you know, a fire. So many times we get chased in because we have those little no-see-ums here, and it's just like, oh, my poor mother used to just have welts after coming to see me for a few days. They left me alone, but you know, just the movement of the air keeps those at bay as well.
The mosquitoes, the no-see-ums, the little gnats.
Even those deer flies, those, all the stuff.
And I want to show you over here.
Oh, look at all these. These are moments that you just want to cherish. And, you know, here we are. It's just the beginning of summertime fun. Just enjoy the weather. Keep that movement of the air. Look at this, the sporting events. How many times do you remember being at the, you know, for me it was the soccer field or the baseball field, and there's moments of a lifetime. But when you're so hot, you're like, oh, it's just not the experience you need. It could be when you're more comfortable.
And those baseball games, when it's in the summertime and you get up and the back of you're wet from sitting on the hot bleachers, this is perfect. But I also wanted to show you in the kitchen when you're cooking. I know it gets hot in the kitchens. I just wrap this around the hardware, or you could just put it on the counter. And again, when I was reading the reviews, a lot of women that are in menopause, they were actually hanging this from their bed frame, from their headboard.
It makes sense.
Yes, which I thought was such a good idea. Or if you do want to hold it, you can just put it like this and hold it, and you can see the power of this. You also have that light if you want to, so if you're outside barbecuing by the grill, or you have friends over, you can put that light on at night. And then I also put one in the bedroom, because when I was reading the reviews, I can't believe how many people are using it in their bedroom at night, because the charge on this is one thing that makes this different from every single other fan in the market. The charge is up to 16 hours on a single charge before you have to recharge it. You never have to buy batteries. So if you're asleep, that is 2 full nights where you don't have to charge it. If you want to, you can keep it plugged in and it'll work. But this is what people were just putting it on as they're sleeping. And I know I have cooling sheets. I've got the cooling mattress. I have all the cooling stuff, and I'm still hot when I sleep.
I'm
That's
sorry,
just
I don't
where
mean to
we
laugh
are in
because
life.
it's not pleasant. I know too well. You know, I love the fact that it swivels completely. It goes all the way around, and it, you know, turns left to right too. So it's really got a lot of adjustability. I do love that it's got the light, and I think the thing that just put it over the top for me is that it has a USB port.
Yes,
so you can charge
your
a phone or whatever, your tablet, your earbuds.
And think about if you're at the beach, you can also make, if you have a speaker, you can charge your speaker.
There you
can
go.
charge your phone. You just use whatever cable. Let me show you that again. I put it on the stroller.
I think that's just amazing.
Yes,
It's
on the
so
back.
versatile.
You have a USB, and it's a 5,200 milliamp power bank. And again, Living Glow, they took what was out there. They made this more powerful. The battery in here is more powerful. And so I'm charging my phone. I'm going to turn the light on. Let's see. Here we go. It has a high, medium, and low. There's your high, low, medium, high. We're going to dim the lights, and we'll show you what that looks like. And it's the perfect amount of light. Okay, so here it is off. Okay, off. There's your low, medium, and high, and then you can turn your fan on at the same time. The battery life is up to 16 hours on the low fan, one of the best in the industries. We couldn't find one that had a charge.
Longer life?
Yes,
that's an enormous amount of time. You get 2 charging cables, you get 2 separate boxes, so keep one, give one, you know, keep one at work, keep one with you, keep maybe one in the car. There's all kinds of things that I know you're looking forward to doing this summer, the outings that we can take, being out in nature, going to the festivals, the music festivals. There was, I think, 3 concerts in the area last night, so it's starting to amp up, and just having the ability to stay comfortable and cool. This is even something if you're going to a theme park and you're walking all day long and you get so hot, and with heat comes exhaustion.
Yes.
Something about that cool breeze, just like, whoo, it just kind of reinvigorates you. If you want white, I'm letting you know it is your last chance to do the white. We do have gray. Last time we did this last weekend together, we had more colors than what we have now, so we're dwindling in our quantities. White will sell out first, but the soft gray is also available, and it's not 1, it is 2. You're seeing both of these now. In fact, we're gonna turn down the lights a little bit so you can see the difference. I mean, it would be great even if it didn't have a light, but that light just takes it to another level of being able to use it all day and all night.
Yes, and at night if you're cooking, if you're out at the barbecue, you can turn that light on. The light is so great, and use the fan at the same time. So it swivels, and then it also turns all the way around, so it's completely adjustable. It's got that little hook on the very top if you want to hang it up, or with those legs, you can actually hang it upside down. And I call those the octopus legs. So it's really flexible. Huge customer pick, and I know it's only May, and these are supposed to last us all summer. Last summer, we sold thousands and thousands and thousands of these, and it became a big customer pick.
So it's May, and this is it? This is all we got?
This is it for the entire summer, so we know that they're gonna sell out quick, and you can put them anywhere. Also, think about the back seat of your car. If you have company back there, or your kids, or your grandkids, the air doesn't get in the...
that video. I saw she put her phone in and amongst the legs while she's on maybe a FaceTime call, trying to keep cool. So we all deal with those hot flash moments, whether you're in menopause or not. If it's hot, and who likes to be all sweaty on a FaceTime call? Maybe it's a Zoom call, maybe it's a work call. All of the possibilities are here, and it seems to be endless with the hook and then those 3 legs that you literally, these are so flexible. You could hang this on 1 little leg, but wherever you need to be able to if you want to put a fan somewhere, you don't have to like put an outlet somewhere to be able to connect a fan. There's no connection point. It's completely cordless.
Yes, and you know, the other thing with the other personal fans, you have to hold them.
That's
like
true.
This,
yeah.
You know, and if you're on a beach chair, you wrap this around your beach chair, and then your hands free, so you can read your book or scroll on your phone or do whatever you want to
really
do
true.
without having to hold it like this. So that's what's great about the flexible legs. So Living Glow took what was out there. They made this more powerful. I want you to see it's up to 10 miles an hour. You can see right there, this is a wind meter, and it measures how fast it's blowing out. 10 miles an hour, that's on the high. You have a high, medium, and low. The high is actually too powerful for some people, so all you have to do is flip it down. Just turn it down. and put it on low. The low will last, as far as the battery, 16 hours. That is the best in the industry. We couldn't find one with this size that had a more powerful battery.
Did you hear you're getting two?
And two of them.
Because I mean, I feel like this would be a good buy for one because of all the things and the versatility that it provides, the 3-in-1, and it's a 5-inch in diameter fan. Both of them are. Again, white will be gone here before you know it. Leaves us with the gray. We will sell every last 2-pack and way earlier than what we had anticipated for this summer season. So don't miss out. Don't wait on these. It is a great, great product. Item for you is 863815. And look at the kind of airflow you're getting. What mode is that on? That
That's
looks
on
like it's
the high.
That's on high?
Yep, with the light. I feel like it can blow dry my hair.
Seriously?
Oh, and you know how you get out of the shower in Florida
and
you're already sweating? Yes.
So true.
You're doing your makeup and you're wet.
That's the ding, 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 ding moment right there. That's when you're gonna love it probably more than ever. Julie, thanks for coming in for this.
Welcome.
Really appreciate it. I'm so glad I got one of the last shows to be able to offer it for the season. Thank you. There you go. Just
there
kind of
you go. Perfect.
Gotta love it. All right, 863815 is the item number. We're about 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from our look at the today's special. We're gonna be moving outdoors for our personal inflatable hot tub. But now we're gonna talk about this fantastic item too. This is all about moving the air as well, but it's really different because it's not that personal fan. It's a fan that you can move the air in and around your home. I mean, anywhere you wanna put this. It could be in the kitchen, it could be in the living room, it could be in a bathroom, it could be in a bedroom. Because it's not just moving the air, it's cleaning the air. Hunter is excellent at cleaning the air. I think they're one of the first companies to ever come up with the concept of, you know what, purifying the air. We drink purified water, we filtered water, we do all the things that we know are good for our bodies, yet breathing the air in our homes, we didn't realize until Hunter came along that that is really, really kind of hard on our bodies, our poor soft tissues, our nasal passages, our eyes, our throat, our mouth. And as we're breathing involuntarily all night long, don't even know it, right? This is cleaning the air. These are old-fashioned ways to move the air. I want to move over here. I'm standing in front of some of the filters because this is maybe it's even 5-stage filtration. It's the top of the line level of how effectively it cleans the air because of all the different steps that it goes through. I want to share with you the colors. We've got this in the black and silver. We have it in the gray or graphite, and we have it in white. White, there's only 250 of these available, and this price, last chance to do a today's special price. We had this just a few days ago as a today's special encore moment. Take advantage of this $70 savings, free shipping and handling to your door. And on 5 Flex, it's $28 to do a really good job of cleaning the air that you're living in 24/7. Here we are in the throes of spring turning into summer, sealing up the windows, turning on the AC, actually all year long. When you seal up the windows, what's coming through those air ducts and the filters that are up in the ceilings, it's not enough to do the job that this will do. When you start looking at all the things that this is collecting, you're gonna be like, what? I was breathing that in before? You were, until you do something like this. So I'm gonna make my way over this way to say hi to Tracy Rosa. She's our special guest today from Hunter. It is a good pleasure. Good pleasure to see it today. It sounded so Irish.
My friend, I keep trying to go home. They keep adding this. They're like, everyone's loving this, and I love
it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one because A, it's cleaning and purifying your air. Then it's moving that clean air all the way around, so you're getting a 2-for-1, a bladeless fan, and a 4-layered system when it comes to filtration. All right, so let's talk about Hunter. Let's talk about why this is a game changer, all right? Hunter's been around for more than 130 years. The cool thing about this unit is it's actually gonna pull in all of their dirty air from the base. It's gonna go through 4 layers of filtration, the most advanced filtration system that Hunter has. And listen, we are the leaders when it comes to filtering the air. And then all of that clean air, all right, listen to this. All of that clean air is gonna come up through the base, and it's going to go through the multiple levels of filtration right here. So all of these little vents on this bladeless fan, it's gonna push only the cleanest and purest air out, and it's going to move that throughout your room. So let's talk about this filtration system. Listen, Hunter's been around, like I said, for more than 100 years, 130 years. So let's talk about why they've upped their game when it comes to filtration. So The first layer of filtration is this Eco Silver technology. This is going to inhibit the growth of microorganisms. That is your first layer of defense. Now, True HEPA filter, the best of the best. This is going to get rid of 99.97% of the particulates in the air. Dust, dirt, dander, pollen, all the things that make your eyes water and your nose run. Now, here's the thing. If these are your irritants, if these are the things that, again, like I said, make your eyes water, your nose run, it makes your voice scratchy, your throat scratchy, what if I said I can get rid of 99.97% of that stuff out of the air? It just makes sense that you're gonna, feel better. Now, those have always been the 2 layers of defense. We added 2 more layers. So, we have a photo catalyst filter right here. And we have a UVC filter in the base. So when you have the UVC light, which again is right here, and you attach it to the photo catalyst filter, that's where the magic happens, Kelly. So we're gonna get things out of the air that you did not even know were in your air. I'm talking about E. coli. I thought E. coli lived on your countertops. I didn't know that it lived in your air. Formaldehyde. Okay, let's be honest here. So Hunter calls me, they're like, we got this new filtration system. We're gonna get rid of formaldehyde in your air. I was like, formaldehyde in my air. I don't know what,
You're
what
like,
you
I keep
guys
a clean house.
what you guys doing up north, honestly, to be honest with you.
It is shocking how many things are in our air that we don't even realize.
Right. They're like, do you have a gas stove? I said, I do have a gas stove.
Yeah.
They said, do you have a gas fireplace? I said, no, I'm in Florida. I don't have a fireplace, but I do have a gas stove. They said, have you ever gotten dry cleaning? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have dry cleaning.
I mean, you can smell it, actually, when you take off the
when you take
wrapping.
the plastic off, that releases formaldehyde. So if you have all this stuff in your air, how do you get it out of your air? If you don't have this type of air purifier, the only other thing cleaning your air is your lungs. So this is a game changer when it comes to cleaning, scrubbing the air. And then it's a game changer when only that clean, pure air gets moved through this bladeless fan.
And I love all of what you just said. First, that photocatalyst,
Yeah.
that's what they use in hospitals.
Yes.
Like, that's what really does a great job of literally zapping whatever those airborne particulates are that you can't even see with the naked eye. That's what kills them. And that coupled with the other stages of filtration, so you know it's doing the best job it can. And then the bladeless fan. There's nothing to clean. There's no blades moving around for your little one's fingers to get caught in there, or your puppy's tail, or your little kitty's nose, because they're so curious. And it's just a great looking piece, isn't it? It's a beautiful design.
Yeah.
If you are just tuning in, white will be gone here before you know it. Less than 200 to go around in the white. We have the gray, that's exclusive here at HSN. And then we have this beautiful black too. And note that this is a cylindrical kind of design. That's because all the air is being pulled in to this portion. That's where all the filtration is happening. And then it's releasing nothing but clean air through this bladeless fan. It's got the manual controls here. You can see the remote control just magnetically attaches to this great looking base. And I mean, this isn't like a wimpy little tiny air purifier. No. This is very large. I'll check my circumference here in a second.
Yeah, definitely. And I want you to, again, do a mental inventory of all the different rooms in your house, whether it's big rooms, small rooms. This is gonna clean and scrub the air multiple times an hour. Even a 400 square foot room, it's gonna clean it 1.17 times an hour. So again, that's more than 30 times a day that it is cleaning and scrubbing the air. So like I said, do a mental inventory. Take a look at your house and say, okay, am I dealing with a bedroom right now, 150 square foot room, 3.75 times an hour. A kitchen, 300 square feet, 1.88 times an hour. A great room, 1.14 times an hour. That's a 400 square foot room. That's bigger than your 2-car garage.
That is a big
two-car garage
space.
is like 250 square feet. So 400 square feet, this is going to turn the air over multiple times an hour.
That's a good perspective. I wasn't aware. 250 square feet is the size of a double-car garage.
Yeah.
Okay. This is another great visual I'd love to show you, because it shows you how it's pulling in the air like I was describing. and it looks like a little Easter egg hunt.
Right. So I called my wonderful team and I was like, we've got to come up with a demonstration to show you how it only pulls out clean air. And they're like, well, how would you like us to do that, Tracy? And I was like, we'll get fun balloons, of course, you know? But I love this. So this is the thing that I love so much about this. What I want you to pay attention to is that these balloons are not moving, these balloons are not moving, these balloons are not moving in the back. Why is that important? Because remember, this is not your old school fan. This does not have blades where it's pulling in all of the dirty air, all of the air from back behind here. It is only pushing out that clean, fresh air. So the balloons dancing in the front, they are benefiting from this because that is going to be the clean, fresh air moving. Now, come down here for a second. I hate to do this, guys. Don't hate me on the camera, guys. Look at this. You've got 5 balloons right here. We didn't tape those there. We didn't do anything fancy there. The suction of the filtration system is pulling these in and holding them right there. That is where it is pulling in all the dirty air going through the 4 layers of filtration. And then, like I said, only the clean and purest air coming up through the base and being pushed out. So when you're comfy in your bed and you want that beautiful fan, it's clean, fresh air. When you're on your couch, when you're in your kitchen, when you're in all those amazing places, it's getting that clean, fresh air. This is the best demonstration. Again, pulling in the dirty air to the base, okay, going through the 4 layers, that eco-silver technology, inhibiting the growth of microorganisms, true HEPA, the best of the best, getting rid of 99.97% of those particulates. Then the photocatalyst filter, along with that UVC light. Remember, they're like best friends working hand in hand together. They are taking care of that job. Once all that air goes through that filtration, then this pump right here pumps all of the air up through the base, and then you've got dozens of vents pressing out, pushing out all that clean air, Kelly.
What a wonderful feeling that is, because guess what? It is working while you're sleeping.
Amen.
It is working while you're at work. It is working 24/7, and you can hardly even tell. Honestly, you can't even tell. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fans working right next to us, and I can't hear them, can you? And that's why I love it. Some of us love the sound of it if you turn it up a little higher for like that white noise to kind of get to sleep at night. And it makes the room so much more comfortable. I mean, let's talk about the fact there's a ceiling fan above your bed. And if that's not, I mean, look and see how dirty that little guy is after not cleaning the air in your room for a while. When you get an air purifier combined with a fan, let's just divide that in half, because you know how expensive either can be. So I'm gonna take this price of $130. That's, you guys think about that. You're spending so little, and it's not 2 separate units, 1 fan that's ugly, 1 air purifier. Remember, they used to be kind of unsightly, and you'd like tuck them in a corner, and then like, is it really working if it's shoved in the corner? This is a beautiful piece, and I mean, it's like a piece of art in a home or in a room. And by the way, I promised to get you dimensions. Let me give you that. It's 10 pounds. And so it's easy to move around. It's 9 inches in length, 9 inches in width. So that's
like
the
a
base.
dinner plate.
Yes. Great analogy. That's the base, and it stands up 35 inches. So, I mean, it's not a teeny fan and or air purifier. It's substantial, and it's substantial in the best kind of way. I feel like it's a piece of modern art. It's just a great looking piece. So giving you an update, I promise to make sure that you understand where we're at here. White is the most popular and for sure the most limited. Way under 200 of these left. A lot of people jumping in. It's fascinating to listen to. It's kind of horrifying to realize the reality of the things that we're breathing in without being aware of it. Think about your, you know, the dust and the pollen and the dander. Your pets come in and they shake themselves off. The smoke, you can't even see it. Think about just the nuisance of just odors, mustiness. Maybe it's burnt. I always use the analogy of burnt garlic toast because I always forget it under the broiler. No
My
matter.
kids are like, "Are you making garlic toast tonight?" I was like, "Did you just say am I burning?" Like they're judging me before it even happens, you know.
But
God
you know,
bless.
the smell of broccoli or fish, or if you
Brussels
like to
sprouts,
fry food. Yes, I love Brussels sprouts, but they smell for days. Maybe you've got. I know your husband plays poker.
He does.
With his buddies.
Well, we talked about this.
And
what
usually
time
that
is it?
involves some cigars.
Okay, he's at work, so we can talk about him. I
right.
look at the clock first. I'm like, do I want to throw him under the bus or not? But he's like, he has these nights where he invites the guys over, and he opens up the sliders, and then he and his boys smoke cigars. He's like, oh, I'm outside. I'm like, honey, come on now. You know, all
like
that
that's
smoke,
not wafting
right,
through the
right,
sliding
right.
door.
So I will put an air purifier in there all day long,
Yeah.
you know, just because I don't want to wake up to that. So, listen, live your best life, I don't care, but I don't want to wake up to it in the morning.
That's
you know?
it, that's
Yes.
it. And this is one thing,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things we can't control. This is one thing you can.
Yeah.
Just to be able to know that you're doing something healthy for your family and your kids and your pets and your home. I mean, it's gonna pull in things like dust that lands on furniture. So it's gonna be pulled in and drawn in here instead of landing on the furniture and the carpet and the upholstery.
Yeah.
All the things that, oh, I really don't want you to even take a look at the things that are living and, you know, swimming in our air, but it is a reality, and it's every season of the year. I wish we could have a claim to be able to say it's gonna help you with your allergies. I personally had the experience that it has.
Yeah.
It won't cure anything, but it certainly can help you just feel more comfortable.
So,
same with cold and flu season.
I'm glad that you brought that up. So they being HSN and the legal team, are very particular about what Callie and I can say when it comes to air purification, right? I mean,
Oh,
you can't say the same thing about Hunter that you say about other brands.
True.
Like, there's a list. It's all in red. It's like, do not say this. This is what I can say. I'm not a medical doctor, but I do have a little bit of common sense. I'm almost 50, so I feel like I got some of that common sense over the last few years. This True HEPA filter can get rid of 99.9% of dust, dirt, dander, pollen. I don't know about you, but those are my irritants. My car, you could write your name in the pollen in my car right now. It's all over. If I can remove 99.97% of that stuff from your home, from where you sleep, from where you cook, from where you watch TV, from where you live, from where you go into your home, if I can remove that, 99.97% of that stuff, if I can remove that, there's no medical claim to be made.
It's
just common sense. Like, take away the problem.
That
you know?
is absolutely the truth.
It is the truth. And listen, that's just one line of defense. That's just one thing we're tackling with this. You've got 3 other things that you probably didn't even know you were dealing with in your house. This is going to tackle that. The EPA says that the air outside of our house is 50% dirtier than the air inside.
Inside?
I'm sorry.
Inside is dirtier than outside.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, no. I mean, come on.
I know, it doesn't seem right.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. So then they explained it to me. You open up the door, you open up the windows, you push all that stuff in. I come in the front door, all that stuff comes in.
And then you close the door behind you, so it's trapped.
Where does it go? There's no air movement like there is outside. It's trapped. And it settles in your sofas, in your carpets, in your lungs. It settles everywhere. So yes, it is dirtier because it doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
And the only place it can go are 2 places. This is the God's honest truth. Your lungs, which is our body's natural filtration system, or if you have an air purifier. So why not invest in something that is tackling the known and the unknown?
There it is. And as you're looking at this, this is a fan and air purifier taken apart. So this is what you're getting. You're getting 2 separate components, and it does both of the most important things. It moves the clean air, because everything that's coming up and out of this bladeless fan is the clean filtered air, and everything around it is being drawn in to that. Let's go through the stages of filtration once again, because this is very important. This is a big differentiating point between this air purifier fan than any other out there. This
so first,
is it 4 stages or
4 stages?
4 stages.
4 stages. So again, look at this. Smoke is the hardest thing to clean out of the air. Look, it's pulling that smoke in. It's going through the 4 layers of filtration. And then look up here. No smoke is coming out, but clean, fresh air is. So all of that smoke went through the 4 layers. Now, what are the 4 layers? This is gonna be your first line of defense. This is your Eco-Silver technology, inhibiting the growth of microorganisms, live airborne viruses, mold spores, things that have a tendency to grow on surfaces. They can't grow here. So it gets sucked in, it stops growing. It also protects your True HEPA filter. Now, this is the best of the best. This is what we were talking about. Dust, dirt, dander, pollen. 99.97% of those particulates get trapped here, so they cannot go back into your environment. Now, normally, On most air purifiers from Hunter, we stop there. That's enough. You've got an air purifier. You are very happy. We double down. We've got 2 more layers of filtration. You've got this photocatalyst filter. Then you've got a UVC light. So once you add the 2 of these together, once this UVC light, again, attaches to this photocatalyst filter, it is going to get rid of things like E. coli, formaldehyde, things that you would have never thought were in your air are now being tackled with a system that you don't even have to worry about. You take it out, you plug it in, boom, that's it. That's all you have to do.
And you know, with that being said, you can understand probably why in retail this is a $300 fan air purifier from Hunter. It's $300 in retail. Normally, our price is $100 less than that. Amazing, because we do so much business with Hunter and have for over 20 years. But this at $129, this is $70 less than our price. So therefore, $170 less than the retail price on the same thing by getting it anywhere but here. And like I said, this is a post opportunity of a Today Special that we sold thousands of just a few days ago. Free shipping, it's still yours to enjoy. On a flex pay, it's $28 to get this home. And you know, oftentimes, and we always say, you have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You're not gonna need 30 days. You might not need 30 minutes. Seriously, I noticed it right away. I mean, within a day, I was like, not only did the house smell better, my son at the time, I've been here 26 years now. He was 3, and he was waking up with a stuffy nose when we first moved to Florida with just all these different things floating through the air. And I was not about to give a 3 or 4-year-old anything to like deal with that from a medicine cabinet. I'm still not that person. I'm like, well, I've got to try it. Why wouldn't I try and see if it helps him? I put it right next to his bed at night. Within a day, maybe 2 days, he was like, Mom, I feel better. I was sold right out of the gate, and here we are 20 some odd years later, still offering Hunter and now the new technology. It's so much more advanced than it was way back in the day when I first started becoming passionate about air purifiers, because you're getting such a beautiful piece and a significant savings on something that will make a difference in your life. I do want to warn you, if you have an interest in that white, get it before it's gone. It is very close to selling out. The gray is exclusive. The black is available to you as well. They're all 3 still available. The item is 831014. It comes with all the filters that you need. If you want to stock up, there is a value pack filter setup that is available. And I know it used to be available on auto ship. I'm not sure if we still even have them in stock, but I think we do. I don't think that's why they wouldn't be here if they weren't. So I don't know, Jen, if you have the item number on the extra filters, but in the meantime, this is the item for the air purifier, the Extreme Air, item 831014. And if you want to stock up on these, it will detect for you when it's time to change those filters. But yes, I just got confirmation it's both single and auto ship are available for you. Here's a quick look at that. I know they were a big hit the other day. It's nice to have them on hand. All right, 95179 is the item number to order those. And I want to say a big thanks to Tracy.
Thank you, my friend.
You should come and join me in the hot tub outside.
I will not be opposed to that.
Well,
I think HSN may be, but I will.
You probably didn't bring a swimsuit, did ya?
Well, who needs a swimsuit?
We are going to talk about that incredible Today Special. It's a portable hot tub, and our price is awesome. Here's some info on Protection Plus here at HSN. I'll meet you outside after this.
Life happens, and when it does, HSN Protection Plus, powered by Allstate Protection Plans, is there to make you good again, quick and easy. HSN Protection Plus offers a standard plan to cover your purchases from breakdowns during normal use, as well as mechanical or electrical failures. You can also add the Accident Plan Plus to cover accidental damage for portable electronics like tablets or headphones. Plans are available for a wide variety of products, including electronics, small appliances, fitness equipment, furniture, mattresses, jewelry, and lawn and garden items. All plans cover parts and labor with no deductibles or hidden fees. Allstate's award-winning service team will get you back up and running fast by repairing, replacing, or reimbursing you for your damaged item up to the purchase price. Adding HSN Protection Plus powered by Allstate Protection Plans to your purchases is easy. You can do it online at checkout or ask your customer care rep while making a purchase over the phone.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you can get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smarts and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We have something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
Am I so excited for all of us today. Welcome, you guys. Our today's special has been incredibly exciting and popular. I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm so jealous of both of you guys right now. We're enjoying a little bit of like relaxation in your own hot tub with bubbles, with LED lights. It's our finest value of the day. I'm telling you, there's only a couple shows because we don't have a lot of these. It's a $1,000 portable hot tub. If you go straight to the Easy Life website, our price is $599. What else could it be? It's our finest value of the day. Let's take a quick look. Oh my gosh, a total personal oasis. What a chance to savor some tranquility with your family, your friends, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Hey, you know what? There's 6 people that can fit in this thing. So have at it, enjoy maybe a nice glass of wine at the end of a long day or a week. And the best part of all, well, first of all, is the price, because it's such a good price. We'll never do this again. The best part of all is that it's completely portable. You can fill this up, and within 24 hours, it's gonna be up to the 102-degree temperature that is truly gonna be what you look so forward to. We're gonna talk about the panel, all the different controls. The fact you can inflate this in 5 minutes, and then if you wanted to deflate it again and move it to the cabin for the weekend or take it with you on vacation, you totally can. You can move this from one part of the backyard to another part of the backyard, to the front yard, you name it, wherever you want to go and enjoy some fun and relaxation. Melanie Douglas is our special guest joining us today. I'm so happy you're back, and especially with something that's so important. A lot of us feel like, well, it's such a luxury. I feel like it's an essential thing to be able to relax like this.
You know what I'm calling this? This is a practical luxury.
Yeah.
Because it's affordable. Everything about this is practical. And so, because you can move it anywhere you want, you can take it down, put it up. I currently have mine on the patio, but I know I'm gonna wanna move it. And if it gets dirty, drain it, spray it out with the hose, fill it back up. Or if you want, you can take it with you. So like, let's say you're gonna go to a family reunion, a cabin getaway, you wanna maybe just put it in the house, you could put it in your garage. It's completely movable. It's so easy to use. There's nothing complex about this. In fact, my 10-year-old son put this together in 10 minutes.
Isn't that something?
By himself.
So
he
we're
was like,
actually
Mom, the hot tub's ready.
While you guys savor the moment, enjoy away. We're gonna go over here and show you how quickly you can actually inflate it. It's crazy to think that this is an inflatable 6-person hot tub, and it is $1,000 on their website. If you go to Easy Life, it's $599 with free shipping here. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
VIP financing is $33 to get this delivered. If you use your HSN card, you can pay that off over the course of a year and a half. But within moments, you're gonna have this already set to go and fill it up with water, and then the rest is, oh my gosh,
well,
heaven.
let me tell you, so here's what makes this so unique that you won't find anywhere else. So the heater is built in.
Got it.
The air system is built in. The bubbles, the inflation, the filter is all built in right here. So there's no separate equipment. Because with other inflatable hot tubs, you have like an exterior motor you have to worry about.
True.
So it's all built in, and literally all you do is you just stand it up and you hit bubble. Bubble is the same as the jet system, so they've combined the system. So
it's right there on the control
right there.
panel. Okay. We
you
just
turn
hit
it on. We'll give it a few minutes, but it perks right up. So think about like the floaty that you take to the lake.
Right.
And you're like, where's the pump? Where's the needle? And you're like pushing your foot, trying to pump it up. And this does it all by itself. The fact that this is a 250-gallon capacity, 6 people can sit in here, and it's going to inflate in a matter of minutes. And it inflates so strong that you can actually sit on the side edge.
You can. I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see it's filling up. You just kind of lift the edges to like until it starts.
And it'll lift itself up. So
wow.
Yeah, and then when you get in, you have all of your controls right there. It comes with a safety cover. It has, I call it a safety cover, but it's actually a heat protecting cover. So it's got a foil liner, keeps the heat in or the cold. You know, this could be cold too. It could be a cold plunge.
That's a great idea.
Who has a cold plunge with bubbles? You're about to.
That is an extreme, wonderful, therapeutic experience if you're into it. But hot or cold,
you can do hot or cold.
It's almost inflated.
Yeah, it's almost inflated just in a matter of minutes.
And so what about cleaning the water?
Okay, this is what I love because I'm a mom with kids who are getting in this hot tub. So I've tried it both ways. If it got dirty, I just drained it, sprayed it out, refilled it up.
Okay.
Done. But then you can also use chemicals. So I've tried it with the chlorine and the test kits, and that works great too.
Okay.
So it just depends on how you want to clean it, but it's easy to clean.
Are those filters in there? Is that what helps keep it clean as well?
So the filters are really simple. These are standard filters, like here. So they're standard filters. They have a cover, but they're easy to replace, easy to find. But all that you do is they just attach on the inside. They just screw on.
I see.
There's 2 filters. And if they get dirty, guess what?
You just clean them out?
You just spray them off with the hose.
There you go.
So
Love
they're
it.
really, really easy to clean.
This is literally already, look at how firm the edges are.
Yeah, like
I could literally,
you could sit on it.
This is incredible. I'm so excited about this.
Like hot tub done. And guess what? It has all this cool stuff with like the filter, the heater, and everybody always says, okay, how do you get the water in there? With the hose. That's how you do it. You just use the hose.
With hose and water from your outside spigot.
Yes.
And then, you guys, can you imagine? I mean, this isn't full of water, but I wish it was.
Yeah, and you know what? There's a pillow soft mat. There are no seats in it, but that is totally fine because it's actually really great to be able to freely
I was just thinking.
sit
just
however you want to sit, float, relax. So this is a really important, I'm always on HSN to talk about wellness and fitness and nutrition and all this stuff. And you think about all the things we do for ourselves, for self-care. But do you make time to relax?
We need to. Life is so crazy and stressful. This to me is some of the most important stuff. These are the most important times for your own personal mental health, physical health, and I think just the interaction with people as well. Let's talk a little bit about that control panel. I know this is a very abbreviated airing. I apologize. We don't have enough of these to merit full hours on the day like I thought we would because it's been that well received. So we showed you the inflation. Okay. Let's talk about the panel, and then we're going to actually deflate it for you too.
Yes. So the control panel has everything you need to manage the temperature. So you hit the temperature button, you can select, it goes up to 104. So that's really upfront and easy. Then there's a heater button that tells you that it's heating. Once it gets to your temperature, like 104, if it deviates from that by more than 2 degrees, it automatically senses and turns on the heater by itself. So you've got your heater button, and then your bubble on, off, that's easy. And then there's a filter that lets you know if you need to clean your filters. Like totally easy. My 10-year-old can manage this.
That says it all right there.
Simple.
This isn't filled with water, so I'm jumping in. But this is the panel right here that we were just showing you on that video. So we showed you a few minutes ago how quickly it inflates.
Yes.
Should we deflate it?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. People say, how many parts or what kind of tools do I need? You don't need any tools. It comes with this hose.
No tools.
All I'm gonna do is detach this hose, this part right here, you just undo, and it deflates like a normal inflatable. You can give it a little push, but in just like, in 1 minute, it'll be deflated.
So look at that. I mean, you just kind of like do what you would with like an air mattress or an inflatable bed.
It's easy. But isn't it crazy how easy this is, but it's so, it's so durable. Like you're able to sit on it. It's gonna hold temperature at 104 degrees.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And then it has a bag you can store it in?
It has a storage bag. So when you get this on your front porch, it's gonna come in a box that I can carry by myself. It's that compact. You pull it out, it's in its storage case, you unroll it like this.
How about this? You go to the next, I'm having a birthday party at my house this afternoon. My man Tracy's turning 50, he turned 59 today. Can you imagine saying, you know what can I bring? How about I bring a portable hot tub for the party?
That's right.
Wouldn't that be a blast?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the fun thing about it. It's good for your mental health, your physical health. It's good for socialization.
Agreed.
You know, that's the one thing I noticed is everybody put their phone down, we all got in the hot tub, and guess what we did? We talked to each other, and we made like eye contact.
Look at that.
And all that stuff.
So this whole thing weighs 56 pounds. So you can truly take it with you for a weekend getaway. You can put it on the yard. I mean, I should point out when it's fully, filled with those 250 gallons of water, it weighs a lot. So make sure it's like in an area that you can take the weight. It's 2,100 pounds full of water.
Right. It also does take 1 day to get to temperature.
Right.
So if you fill it with cold water, if you're gonna have a barbecue or have friends over, give it a day to get to temperature. But once it's at temperature, you put that cover on, the aluminum, it's got the foil on the inside that will keep the heat for you. And so you don't have to worry about always reheating it. It will stay at temperature as long as you've got the cover on.
Oh my gosh, this is such a great today's special. I'm so excited. It's been years since we've even had a portable spa. Until today, and I have to make sure you heard this. This is a $1,000 purchase straight on Easy Life's website. It's $1,000 there. So to get this at $599, wow. Free shipping, no problem, that's on us. And then if you want to just use any major credit card, it's only $120 to get this delivered to your door. Or maybe it's something you want to send to a son and daughter-in-law, or maybe it's a wedding gift, or maybe it's a housewarming present, or maybe it's like, we're gonna have summertime fun with the family this summer at the cabin. Wherever you'd like us to send it, we'll send it, and there's no charge to ship, and it's $120 to get this delivered. Now, HSN card holders, it gets even better for you, because it's not even just that 6th extra payment that you can use, it's 18 months. So it's like $33 a month, but it's yours right now by putting it on your, putting it in your basket and checking out, and using your HSN card is $33.33 a month. This is plug and play and enjoy the beautiful summer weather.
It is a pop-up party. So if you need a pop-up party, this moves wherever you need it to move to. So wherever you want to have your party, your rejuvenation, relaxation, just the fact that it's so easy to move, it's so easy to clean. You've got lights. I don't even know if we mentioned, there are LED lights, you can program them. Because, I was joking earlier that I've turned into a serial hot tubber because I never would have purchased a hot tub. It was never on my radar.
Well,
I've never
wanted one. They're really expensive. They're permanent. It's a fixture that, they always break. The maintenance is a nightmare.
Yeah, how many people do you know that have a broken hot tub in their
backyard? That is just sitting there, yeah, seriously, and then try to get rid of that.
Yeah, and you need like a plumber, an electrician, so you don't need any of that. This is, it's a standard GFCI outlet.
Let's inflate it one more time.
Okay,
I want you to see literally 5 minutes to just put that little plug in. You just push a button. Obviously, you plug it into an outlet. That's it, just a regular outlet. It doesn't take a special kind of connection point. And then this is how easy it is. I think it's really cool.
Built in.
All of the motors right here. Do I seem excited? I really am.
It's all
I'm so excited.
I know. Well, you know what? The great thing is I got this at my house, and everybody who gets in goes, wow, this is really nice. And the jets are evenly spread. So it's not like there's just spots of jets. Anywhere in the hot tub, you get the even, and they have great pressure, 130 jets.
So good.
But the second thing everybody says is, wow, this is really fun. And I'm like, whoever sits in a hot tub in a bad mood? Right?
It's the truth.
You want to
cheer up? Right. It's so calming and comforting and relaxing. Just looking up at the sky at night and seeing the stars and enjoying the beautiful weather. I mean, honestly, this is such a great product and amazing pricing. You will love having this. I wish we had thousands and thousands for the day. We don't. It's the only one of the year. Lowest price you will find on this, guaranteed.
Yeah, and you know what? This is a product. This is a product that covers your physical needs and mental needs and social needs and creates family connection. And if you want your kids to get out of the house and off their devices, it's like, have some kids over, get in the hot tub. And you don't, the other thing is, it's not a long-term commitment. You don't have to set it up and be committed to taking care of it for a year. You can set it up for a week, 2 months. You can fold it up, put it in the garage, bring it back out later. I live in Utah. We have 4 pretty rough seasons, pretty different seasons. So I don't know if I'd keep mine up in the winter because I don't know. It's
probably wouldn't, but that's...
You don't have to.
Exactly.
I
saw in the video, Melanie, there is a cover. Is that a thermal cover?
It is a thermal cover. So the cover's really well made. It buckles down, so there are buckles.
I see that.
All around, and it's nice and tight. And our hot tub's inflated. It's fully inflated. It's done. But also with the buckles, there are locks. So you have a child safety feature as well. So you've got child safety, heat retention, you've got jets, lights, filtration, 6 people, you can't lose.
I mean, it is such an incredibly tranquil experience. Don't you always, like if you go to stay at a hotel, check it out, like where's the hot tub?
Yes.
I personally don't like getting in a hot tub where there's a lot of other crazies, not crazy, but strange people and crazy kids.
I only like my family's germs.
Me too.
Just kidding.
Me too. I mean, I think we can all get that. But this is big. I mean, 6 people. Again, this isn't full of water, so we're just going to stand here. Both Mel and I.
No problem.
Yeah. Firm enough to sit on the edges, which is awesome. So 4 or 6 people, and you could have a couple people sitting around next to you, having a glass of wine, talking about life.
I know. It is such a great product, and I think we all need a little more fun in our life. We need a little more relaxation. Every part of our day is like stress, go, 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 and this is also an important part of taking care of yourself, giving yourself a chance to rejuvenate or unwind at the end of the day. Like I said, you can keep it cold. If you want to try the cold plunge, I don't, but you might want to.
Some people are really into it. Yeah, I'm more about the warmth, but
you could.
This is, have you ever dreamed or dreamt of having a hot tub? I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, at some point, like, oh, it would be fun to have a hot tub. This is it. This is like, what a great product, and at an even more amazing price. I mean, it's $1,000 at this website, Easy Life. You can check it out. To do this, and our price will be moving forward $7.99, so $200 difference, great. But today it's $400 off.
And we're going into summer where there's like barbecues and holidays. Just think about how fun it would be to add this to your next family get together.
I know, and I think we should go join our friends. I'm sure, you know what, I bet you guys know each other a lot better than you did when this show started, right? I hope this is actually warm water, is it? Let's double check. Oh yeah. It's getting there. Right.
We keep adjusting the temperature over here, so we're like turning it down on you. I'm sorry. We'll turn it up.
So what do you recommend?
So it will go up to 104, and I like it that way because when you do get in, like any hot tub, it will cool off just a little bit. So I keep mine pretty hot.
I like it hot. I say, what is it at now, 91? Yeah, it's on its way. You guys can sit, relax, and I want to say again, while you guys are sitting in there, because it's really, it's sturdy. It's still flexible, and this is the one. You can pop it up, you can deflate it, put it in its package or its bag, take it with you to a friend's backyard. And how long do you think it takes to fill it with the 240 or 50 gallon?
That's also really quick. So you just use the garden hose, and it takes like 15 minutes to get it filled up. You do want to give it a day to get to temperature because it just slowly heats up the water. But once you're at temperature, use your cover. Keep it nice and tight. It keeps it clean, manages your temperature. You've got your jets evenly spread, 130 little bubble jets going. You've got your LED lights that you can change and program.
Oh, so the bubbles just went off. What do we do? Right here?
I think it just tripped this.
Oh, okay. But in either case, 130 bubblers.
There you go.
30-watt filtered pump. All the LED lights that go all the way around. Do those change color?
Yeah, you can change color. So you've got a remote. You have all these colors on the color wheel. You can go pink, purple, green. You can make it slowly fade or blink or have, you can make it a real party. The other thing too is the lights are actually not built into the system. They're just strapped on underneath. And so if they ever go out, they're easy to replace. It's easy to customize. If you want to add more lights, there are little straps on the bottom where you can attach your own light kit.
I see.
Yeah.
So you could put this on a tarp or any kind of covering if you don't want, unless you want to just put it on the grass.
It actually comes with that too.
Oh, it does.
So this,
nice.
Yeah, it does come with, if you want to put that like on the grass, you've got a cover, you've got a ground cover, a top cover. It comes with everything you need. There are no tools needed to put this together.
No tools.
My 10-year-old can do it, and everybody loves it.
Melanie, thank you for being here. You guys, thanks for jumping in the tub for us. I'm so tempted to dump in myself. I didn't bring my suit today. Let me give you the item number. It's 898690 to get yours. 0 charge to ship. Free, and $400 off. Take a closer look at hsn.com if you would like, but I'm going to send things back